So marketing of financial services, and I'm focusing on usage of artificial intelligence in marketing of financial services. So there is a lot of changes in the distribution of financial services was made recently due to the presence of artificial intelligence and big data analytics. So I can focus on some of the changes in the marketing of financial services, an old and new scenario. 10 years ago, you remember visiting a branch or struggling online to view my balance or make a transaction. Okay. So today you can access everything on your mobile using fingerprint ID and make payments and transactions at your own convenience. So that's the same change of situation. How this change was happened? So now mobile banking is every bank have their own mobile apps, and you can do transactions. And also there are fintech mode of payment apps like Google Pay, Amazon Pay, like etc. So you can do transactions directly from this. So now there is a competition between the fintech and the traditional banking. So the traditional banks are struggling to face the competition, the disruptive technology offered by the fintech companies. So financial services scenario was changed due to the presence of artificial intelligence and big data analytics. So I will explain the changes in the financial services due to the presence of artificial intelligence. And you can understand how the traditional banking system is adjusting to with this technology. The reason for new scenario, rise of fintech, and uh, you can witness there are chatbots in the presence of website of every banks. I think I have seen an ICICI Bank, Axis Bank. So there is presence of chatbots. Okay, so these chatbots are artificial intelligence powered virtual assistants. They are one of the most well-known examples of artificial intelligence and have grown in prominence since the growth in mobile banking. The most effective chatbots are those that can reliably interact intelligently with customers, enhance the onboarding process, and sell new products and answer common questions quickly by anticipating responses. In earlier times, we had customer care executives. So is there any doubt, we can call customer care executive. Nowadays you can experience that the customer care executive's role has been reduced, and every website there is a chatbots they have implemented. So we can do voice chat with chatbots, we can do the text with the chatbots, they will reply, and your doubts will be clarified effectively through the chatbots. So these chatbots are functioning uh, with the presence of with the usage of artificial intelligence. So the artificial intelligence created uh, some default algorithms, and these algorithms work for the clarifying of doubts and queries of the customers. Okay, so these chatbots are the one of the important invention of artificial intelligence now working effectively for the service marketing. So you can see chatbots in each and every banks. Now traditional banks are also started for executing these chatbots in their websites, right? So change in marketing channel of financial service marketing from, so as I have already explained, from offline to online. So now in old time you need to go to the bank and for balancing inquiry, for deposit, withdrawing amount, for taking loan, for taking credit card, you directly, because it need at least one day you have to spend to visit in a bank and clear or purchase one product. The product means a loan, maybe a deposit, maybe some educational loan. maybe some other purpose, credit card or something like that. So, uh, what I'm saying, you have to spend time at least 3 to 4 hours. You have to spend for the purpose of visiting branches in a particular bank. But this situation has changed. I think, you no need to go to bank for years. There is no purpose to go to the bank. So everything we can do it in online. So we can open savings bank account. We can we can open a loan account. We can apply for a credit card. We can apply for an educational loan. So everything can be done. So that the banks, now changing their staffing pattern, and they have started to reduce the staff because of the. Uh, uh, I think this all happened due to the emergence of fintech companies. They did a model, and these traditional banks follow this model, compelled to follow this model. So this electronic banking helps for online marketing. Who prefers online channels of distribution? I think there are studies. Okay, so for the increase or decreasing of the usage of online channels of distribution. So what about your opinion? I mean, these online channels are effective or not? Or the people who started to use these online channels or not? ആർക്കാണ് ഓൺലൈൻ ചാനൽസ് പ്രിഫർ ചെയ്യുന്നത്, ആർക്കാണ് പ്രിഫർ ചെയ്യാത്തത്? So there was a study using the 9899 in US, and they have explained with the macro monitor data sets, and it is found that there exists a substantial variation. It was studied in 9899, but the country in which it was studied is US, and it is found that there exists a substantial variation in consumer preferences for particular channels of delivery across the types of financial products and services. In general, consumers are open to obtaining credit card through direct means. Only 14% of respondents reported that they would obtain credit cards from the banks. So, remaining 83 percentage, they purchase credit card through online direct means. So it was studied in 98, 99. But our country, India, right now it has been going on this purchasing of credit card through online. Okay. So in old time, I think I have experienced that if we want a credit card, there's a lot of cross checking, a lot of CIBIL score checking, and everything they will conduct, and after that only they issue credit card. Okay, but right now also you can you can understand that there are some customers who are reluctant to use these services, maybe due to the lack of digital literacy. So I think, not I think, the studies saying that this usage of online marketing, online distribution of financial services has been increased. So you can conduct a study. This is somewhat an assignment you have to do, and you have to submit in the LMS. Marketing channels, financial services. You can cross check the changes of these services, whether the online means this distribution of these services, motor vehicle insurance, homeowners insurance. Some of the services are not applicable in India. So life insurance, stock, bond, mutual funds, annuity, certificate of deposits, disability income insurance, retirement savings plan, loan, credit card, mortgage, home equity loan. Okay. So this Christmas vacation club is not there in India. Asset management, investment management account, packaged relationship banking account. So these accounts, you can check whether it is in these transactions. I mean, you can, what is the customer experience, whether they go for online mode or they go for offline mode. So I think to 30 students can take each services, and they can interview 10 to 20 customers and find whether they are whether they are purchase these services through online or offline. So what about their perception? What about their experience after purchase through online? If they purchase through offline, what their experience? Which one is comfortable for them? So that way the assignment goes on. So you can submit this assignment soon. I will give the date. Okay. So all of the students can prepare 2-3 pages of analytics based on the data collected from each of the product. Okay. Any questions on this? എന്തെങ്കിലും ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഉണ്ടോ ഈ അസൈൻമെന്റിൽ? Okay. So the research question is like this. You can note down, what are the financial products and services that customers will purchase only through face-to-face meeting with the financial service company representative? And what financial products and services will consumers purchase directly by phone, mail, or computer network? So this is a research question, and these questions can be elaborated, and you can frame sub-research questions and hypotheses based on this, and collect data after developing a questionnaire, and you can analyze the data and you can present it, right? So after that, compiling all these services, we can make it a conclusion. Which of the financial services customers in Kerala preferred through online, and which of the financial services customers in Kerala preferred through offline? So they directly wanted to get the information from the institution in which the services were offered, or they can simply purchase through online. So there are services I explain this: motor vehicle insurance, life insurance, stock, bond, mutual funds. So everybody can take, a person can take share, a person can take bonds separately, mutual funds separately, and loan separately, credit card separately. Okay, asset management, investment management account separately. Okay, so I think there are services other than this. You can also take services, but it's like a group project. Two person would be a group, and I think so 15 groups and 15 products are to be inquired, right? 15 products has to be inquired. Any questions? I think 15 financial services are there, right?
Yes, sir. 15 can be done.
Okay. Yes. So you can also, because I was not mentioning the research question, you can also study the demographic variables, the impact of demographic variables. Age, for example, if I am taking age, you can understand after by collecting data, you can understand which age group prefers online, which age group prefers offline. Okay, and income, which income group prefers online, which income group prefers offline. And also education, education has a direct interaction with this digital literacy. So you can understand educated people purchase through offline or online. So that kind of insights we will get it. And gender, if male people are interested to purchase online or female people are interested to purchase online, so that kind of insights you will get it. And marital status also, you can get single, divorced, without, married people, and you can categorize this in the questions, and you can understand that marital status will influence or not. Clear? So you can check the impact of demographic variable on the decisions of distribution channel, selecting the distribution channel, whether they purchase online or whether they purchase offline, right? Any questions? So you can state all these things in the questionnaire itself, in the demographic variable part, and after that your main thing, your particular product, So you can also develop questions from the particular product. Think about it and you can write. You can also search anywhere and you will find some important, because if you take shares, you need to understand what is a share and how we can purchase and all these things. But still, still people, they go the place of brokers office and purchase it, because they are not interested to purchase through online, right? So that kind of people are there. We need to understand. Still, the people are not using this online mode. After 5 years or 6 years, you can find that everything is online. So what happened to this digital illiterate people, or people are resisting to use this kind of platforms? Okay, so new generations are coming, and the old generation will be ended. So the generations, through these generations, new platforms are coming. People, so changing scenario, people have to be digitally literate. Nowadays, people, you recently, you might experience a movie, Home, and the people who started using smartphones, and there's problems in usage of smartphones. And after seeing this movie, many, people, they purchase smartphone and give it to their parents. Okay, any questions on this? Clear?
That's perfect.
Okay. The usage of artificial intelligence for financial services, I can go to my core area. So objectives. So why the companies or financial service companies using this artificial intelligence? That means combating fraud and financial crimes. That may be one reason. And another one is managing credit and regulatory risk. And the third one is enhancing the customer experience. These three are the major reasons behind the financial service companies. Maybe a bank, maybe a financial service company, maybe an investment company. They are using artificial intelligence for these three main objectives. First one is combating fraud and financial crimes. And the second one is managing credit and regulatory risk. And third one is enhancing the customer experience. So I think the third one would be more useful for Indian context. Now, the Indian financial service companies using this artificial intelligence for the third one, that is enhancing the customer experience. You can see a lot of changes in the website of banks and the mobile applications, a lot of facilities. Just visit a website of, if you have a bank account, I think all of you have a bank account, and you can definitely take the internet banking account, and you can visit the website and understand the changes in the website. Okay, a lot of changes. Okay, if I can show you something in my bank account. So this is the ICICI Bank internet banking account. So I'm not using this bank account regularly. I have a bank account with SBI. I'm using this. So ICICI Bank, I just opened an account. But today, for the sake of this class, I have opened the bank account. I understand that there's a lot of things in ICICI Bank account. You can see your CIBIL score here. Okay, this is very important facility, offered by ICICI Bank right now. You cannot see the CIBIL score. You can get the free CIBIL score report from here, and you can understand your spendings, view your spendings. You can manage limit, and you can do a lot of transactions. If you want to do mutual funds payment, you can do these transactions. You can also, the credit card is also, I have an ICICI credit card, and this credit card is also linked with this internet banking account. So that's also very new phenomenon. I think SBI have its own internet banking account, and SBI credit card is separated from the bank account. It's not collaborated. But here the collaboration of ICICI credit card and ICICI internet banking account. And you can see your investment, mutual funds, public provident fund, term life insurance, health insurance. You can also upgrade credit card is possible. You can pay bills of credit card. You can take fast tag. You can purchase mutual funds, DTH. Every bill you can pay education bills. So everything is there. You can stop check. You can change your address. You can block ATM cards. Okay, so a lot of things, and here is overview of these things. Bank accounts. Uh, so there are a lot of things, and also you can take help. Help, you can see customer care, callback, screen assistance, and chatbots. So these are the options. Okay, and health insurance. Everything is that. All financial services you will get from a website. Okay, so that's the importance of online services. And you can see the ICICI Bank iPay demo here. Okay. So customer experience, of course, the customer experience has been increased due to the enhancement in the website of banks. Now they are interested to trade through directly to the customers without the presence of agents or intermediaries. So marketing of financial service using artificial intelligence. Marketing is changing rapidly with the advancement in artificial intelligence systems. Artificial intelligence presents several opportunities as gaining insight, hyper personalization, enhancing the customer experience, providing customers with better service, reducing operational cost, increase efficiency, etc. So artificial intelligence has become the game changer for marketers as it is a financial service providers. Uh, Artificial intelligence powered analytics for card linked marketing. Credit card companies and other financial institutions can use spending behavior and other customer information for data science and machine learning projects for marketing and promotional offers. This is very interesting. You have experienced from Facebook, Amazon, etc. If you purchase something from Amazon or Facebook, and they will give suggestions based on your purchase behavior. So that these banks or financial service companies also implemented artificial intelligence based algorithms. And based on your spending behavior, they will suggest new products. This is somewhat you might be experienced. The concept is called surveillance capitalism. Surveillance capitalism. That means surveillance capitalism means uh, using the behavioral data for commercial purpose. Using of the behavioral data for commercial purpose. So you might have experience from the Amazon. So Amazon have a lot of business models: Amazon Music, Amazon Pay, Amazon Prime. So every seconds you are under surveillance. They are capturing your data, behavioral data, and they use it for the commercial purpose without your permission. Okay, so they can able to sell your behavioral data. They can sell the behavioral data of particular customers who are using Amazon, maybe Kerala region. It's possible. So they use historical credit and debit card data to better individualize targeted deals from marketing companies. So customers would then receive targeted ads for products they are more likely to purchase. So they can understand what would be your behavior of purchasing, and they will customize product accordingly, and they will give a suggestion to you. This product would be suitable for you. This product would be suitable for you. You can take a decision. It's your own way. You can take you can, but you have autonomy to take a decision. They have given the nudges, and you can. It is not mandatory. So you can purchase your own way. Okay. So, but they will use your behavior, use your past behavior, and they will, they will customize product according to your behavior, and they will give suggestions. So that's it. That is artificial. That is the power of artificial intelligence. So some of the companies recently we have conducted, some analysis, and we understand that the last 10 years, 10 years before, there was managerial capitalism like Ford and General Motors. These companies were big in the industry based on the capital appreciation and the goodwill of these companies. So nowadays, you can witness that the companies using artificial intelligence and big data and this behavioral data, and these companies are, they are big in the market, in the share market. Apple, Amazon, Facebook, these companies are in the top because exponential growth of capital appreciation has been. We can understand the exponential growth of capital appreciation from these companies as compared to the companies they were used the managerial capitalism. Managerial capitalism means using of labor, material, etc. for the purpose of productivity and selling the product to the customers. But these companies, these Facebook, Amazon, Apple, these companies using the big data, behavioral data of the public, and they are intellectually using this data for creation of various business models, right? So this is the power of artificial intelligence and big data, and they are heavily using this for the purpose of selling of financial services. So the fintech market in India has been witnessing a constant growing curve over the past 5 years. In a span of 5 years, January 2013, October to this old data, India has seen the rise of about 2,000 fintech companies starting an entrepreneurial movement. With an increase in the availability of fintech solutions, customers adapted the digital transformations. This further resulted in India ranking second globally after China. In fintech adoption rate is with 57.9 fintech users. That's adoption rate in India. It's very, very huge because it was ranked after China. So this rate is more than any developed countries. A robust technological network has its backbone and a large market base with low penetration of financial services further exhibit a great potential for Indian fintech industries. This shows the growth of Indian fintech sector. It was growing after China. It was ranked after China. I think India covers China very soon for the usage of these fintech services. Fintech means financial technology. These fintech companies are aimed at providing new financial services to the users. So, they are using artificial intelligence and big data analytics. So, customer segmentation based on spending behavior. Customer segmentation based on spending behavior can allow banks and credit card companies to focus on the most important criteria within customer data that point to effective targeted ads. That already I mentioned, the customer segmented means they capture the behavior of the people. So I'm using the internet banking of SBI. SBI can get the behavior of mine. What is the purchasing behavior? I'm using the credit card of SBI. They can understand what amount of product I purchase usually using the SBI credit card. So I'm using the internet banking of ICI. Again, they can understand what is my spending behavior. So this data can be effectively used, and they will introduce new product based on this existing behavioral data. So strengthening customer relationship. In earlier, the customer relationship management is a separate wing of every company. They are contacting us. They will come to our home. They used to come our home and maintaining the relationship. But this customer relationship also now in online. So there is offline customer relationship management. Now it's changed to online customer relationship management. 60% of banks have closed and shortened opening hours of branches, while fast-tracking new digital features including automated account creation, remote identification verification, and contactless payments. This was reported in Deloitte Digital Banking Maturity 2020 report. Okay, so the customer relationship management also changed due to this artificial intelligence. So investment banking firms also using artificial intelligence. Not only banks, financial services, investment banking firms are also using this artificial intelligence. And this is the growth of artificial intelligence, right? Here they are using predictive analytics, machine learning, virtual assistants. I already mentioned the usage of chatbots, and natural language processing, image analysis, robotic process automation. So this is the usage, and you can see this usage by retail banking, investment banking, and insurance companies. So in retail banking, you can see that there is a huge growth of these financial services. This retail banking using predictive analysis, I already explained, using your behavior data and predicting your behavior. And machine learning, I think investment banking is more used. And virtual assistants, I think retail banking are more using virtual assistants, chatbots. So this proved that ICICI Bank, SBI, and these banks using chatbots, facility of chatbots, rather than the customer care executive. So this customer care executive were replaced, and now they are using the chatbots. And you can see the retail banking usage and investment banking usage and insurance companies usage of this predictive analytics, machine learning, virtual assistants, natural language, image analysis, and robotic process. This I've taken from Economist Intelligence Unit study, The Road Ahead, Artificial Intelligence and Future Financial Services 2020. Any questions? Clear?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. So this is another advantage of artificial intelligence in financial services. Reduce operational cost. 37% of financial services firms globally adopt artificial intelligence to reduce operational costs. So followed by greater predictive analytics to improve decisions and scale up employees' capacity to handle volume-based tasks. So the operational cost also can be reduced rather than these other analytics, other usage of artificial intelligence. The cost of operation can be also reduced with the usage of this artificial intelligence. So I'm concluding here. So need of investment. I think the small companies cannot afford this usage of artificial intelligence that was proved. The high cost of artificial intelligence technology are holding financial services firms back from increasing adoption in more areas of their organizations. So cost constraints are slowing down artificial intelligence adoption more than any other factor today. Insufficient infrastructure and data quality are the second and third mentioned reasons for not adopting artificial intelligence more broadly across an organization. So the economist research team found that 86% of financial service executives plan to increase artificial intelligence related investment into technology over the next 5 years, with strongest views expressed in Pacific Asian countries, I think, and North American countries. An investment in artificial intelligence technologies could help resolve issues of legacy systems that have proved, along with systematic upgrades and a costly constraint financial services firms have had to deal with for decades. So, so we have to recheck, and there is a revisiting is essential whether this commercialization of your behavioral data is possible or not. So that there is a regulation was done by European Union, and in China also there is a restriction for this usage of private data for commercial purpose. But in India, so far there is no rule is passed to prevent this commercialization of the private data. Because you are using this act in the disclaimer statement, you have given the permission for the usage of this behavioral data for the future purpose. But the companies, the financial service companies and all of the companies using this as a marketing weapon. So uh, they they have reduced the total cost of marketing by usage of artificial intelligence, and they have reduced the research for the offline products, and they are now interested for the increasing of research and development for this usage of artificial intelligence. So thank you. Any questions on this you can ask.